Hi, I'm Rick, and I'm a contributing editor to Condé Nast Traveler.
Shouldn't have touched that, should I?
I'm Shannon, and I'm a freelance writer and editor.
I think that's mine.
I've been coming to Camden since I was a student.
I first started coming to Camden as a teenager with very questionable taste in music.
There's something a little end of the pier about it. Always some fun to be had.
What's your tag?
Sorry?
Regent's Park is great for people and dog watching. It's home to a boating lake, a zoo, and allegedly over 12,000 roses. You've got to have a really nice dog to justify walking in Regent's Park, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. Well, okay, that's the plan. Move to Regent Park. Buy a dog.
Regent's Park is a sort of clean living counterweight to Camden. A place you come to in the morning after to clear your head.
The thing I've always loved about Regent's Park is it's central London, but you've got this huge space. Walk around in, you've got the zoo. Just next door, you know, a zoo and a massive park.
Did you say you've slept in the zoo?
I have slept in a zoo, in a bug house.
The bug house? That's so brave, Rick.
I think I am brave. Yes. There's a place for you over there. You've got one of those places.
That's the kind of thing I'm thinking,
Kind of
yeah.
maybe
Top floor. But I want a
floor.
garden as well.
You want to go? We got the park.
Well,
You don't need a garden. We got a park.
I want a garden that extends into the park.
Okay. Well, I'll see what's on offer.
Pick me up.
It's Paul McCartney's favourite Chinese restaurant.
No, really?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some Beatles songs that are appropriate for Chinese food. There's nothing about dim sum, is there?
I think the walk along the towpath from Little Venice to Camden, past the aviary and zoo, is one of the best walks in London.
It's so quiet as
Come
well,
down it. It's
considering
pretty
it's
quiet.
so central.
So here's a main drag in Camden, one of the main drags. So this like feels.
Yeah, this feels a
Camden
lot more
proper.
like Camden than the tranquil
So,
Regent's
yeah.
Park we were just
Yeah,
in.
exactly. There's the Jazz Cafe. I saw Black Eyed Peas when they were
Did you?
properly hip hop and
Wow.
not like pop.
Yeah, I would love to transport myself back and see the D'Angelo live at the Jazz Cafe. Should we have a little browse around the market?
Yeah, why
Pick
not?
up a new outfit?
Let's hit the market. Here you go, Shannon. Here's the all you can eat for £8.80.
Oh, bargain.
I wonder how they arrived at £8.80.
It's easy to scoff at Camden Market, but it's not all skulls and cyberdog. There's also a great selection of vintage clothes and some very good street food.
Augusta and Maria together forever.
They look like they've crossed out the forever.
Camden Market is where I used to head to hunt for suede jackets and bootleg new order tapes, designs by Red or Dead or other young guns of the time.
I think this could be a little bit too subtle.
The market's evolved over the years. It's more about food these days, Mexican and Middle Eastern flavours, and all sorts of vegan options from falafel to pie and mash.
Hi!
Hey, how are you? You all right?
Chin Chin Labs is a recent arrival to the market.
Strawberry and shiso. Shiso.
Can I get the mango lassi, please?
It's pretty experimental, using liquid nitrogen to make instant and very smooth ice cream. The toppings include bee pollen, honeycomb and truffle crumb.
That's me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It sounds kind of dangerous, but it tastes delicious. Oh, amazing, thank you. Wow. Thank you. Look at this.
Yeah.
I should come back for that.
I feel like.
Right, so
Is
good.
that good? Ready? That's good.
Very mango-y.
Don't speak your mouth.
What flavour's your ice cream again?
It's
Nitrogen.
strawberry. It's nitrogen flavour ice cream. 4 hours later, he was eating his ice cream.
You can map out Camden via its boozers. You can mix a Dublin Castle or have their musical legends.
So here's the Hawley Arms. Rarely seen during daylight.
Must be back in a pub, isn't it?
I know.
I'm gonna get a lager.
You get a lager. I think you should get Camden lager.
Alright, Camden lager it is.
Okay, I'll go for a pint of whiskey.
The Hawley Arms is indelibly connected with Amy Winehouse. She once lived upstairs.
This is the green room where Amy used to stay.
This is very special to me.
Yeah.
And this is her personal record collection.
Yes.
And a collection of 45 singles now resides in a jukebox. You'd also find Joe Strummer, Kate Moss, Mark Ronson here back in the day. The pub's collection of rock and roll memorabilia is displayed across the walls.
I've been coming since probably the 90s.
Wow, so you
Maybe. Thinking pre-Amy, pre-fire.
It's a rock and roll survivor, seriously damaged by a fire in 2008.
So what
So
was
90s.
this pub like pre-Amy, pre-Kate
It was
Moss
always
and
full of
Liberty?
characters and locals, local
So it's always been a bit of an institution.
estate, local people from the estate.
Oh, you're right.
You're on.
The Cheese Bar started off as a food truck, but is now a permanent fixture opposite the Amy Winehouse statue. There's only one thing on the menu, and it's gooey, tangy forms, from fondue to toasties and mozzarella sticks.
Cheese
Oh,
board.
great, wow.
Wow, thank you. Gonna be your cheese bar?
I've never matched the two of them together. I've never done blue cheese with pickled onion.
Blue cheese isn't
Always
that
have
scary
cheddar.
after all.
Yeah,
It's nice, quite creamy.
yeah. Okay.
Look at the size of them. Thank
Wow.
you.
Looks like a little hot dog, doesn't it?
Marinara sauce. Enjoy.
I think it's-
Wow, look at that. I've made a real mess out of
This is
it.
proper kind of hangover food, isn't it, really?
Post-Hawley Arms.
Yeah. Do you prefer a lighter cheese? Do you prefer
A baby bell.
you're a baby bell girl?
This is the best way to do cheese, I think.
That's what I thought.
We're gonna do it with gout, but it would have been worth it.
For pudding, there's ice cream. There's cheese ice cream.
The affogato.
With
Affogato.
port and Stilton. Ooh.
Mm.
So this is Stilton ice cream.
Yes.
It works, doesn't it?
Wow.
I need to try a bit more of that Stilton ice cream.
I'll have that again.
So far, it's been cheese and ice cream. Just a thing for someone who's piled on the pounds over lockdown.
Ladies and Gentlemen is a former public lavatory converted into an intimate bar.
Run by Bart and Monica, who make their own pickles to go with the drinks.
I am after fruity. I like tequila.
Sure.
I don't know if this is relevant, but we've eaten a lot of cheese today.
All right,
So something
perfect.
that you might want after cheese.
Brilliant. Brilliant. How about the strawberry?
Yeah, I love strawberry. Sounds kind of gross, but the cocktails are like mini works of art. The lighting is great, and you quickly forget that you're essentially hanging out in a toilet.
That's refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also rock a zero waste ethos, turning leftover champagne into vinegar and discarded fruit into jam.
I'm into
Pretty
it.
cool.
You don't need all that
Yeah.
stuff on top.
All the kind of all the frills. Cheers. Here's the
salt
Camden. Here's
in
the
it.
Camden. He's
Here's
getting,
the
he's
toilet-
getting sloshed
the
in
toilet
Camden,
Camden.
in the Camden toilet. Oh, it's actually a lavatory because it's Condé Nast Traveler. There's a lavatory, darling.